Senku never expected that shortly after being depetrified, he would receive a death threat from Whyman. No matter what language they used to communicate, the only response they ever got was, "Do you want to die?" But this made them realize the urgency of reaching the moon to build a spaceship. Then Zeno created a cooling device to extract argon from the air and passed electricity through a glass tube. Sukka immediately questioned whether air could conduct electricity. Zeno praised Sukka's knowledge and decided to demonstrate the process for her. Under Chelsea's guidance, the group went to a mineral deposit. The device in Chrome's hand suddenly started beeping. Zeno explained that it was a Geiger counter. It could detect radioactive elements in metal ores. They soon returned with loads of various minerals, which made Senku and Zeno extremely excited. In South America, iron was particularly scarce, so they salvaged a shipwreck that had been underwater for 7 years. Although it had turned into a pile of rusted iron, the metal could still be reused. By adding chromium to the molten iron, they produced stainless steel. Surprisingly, their goal in making stainless steel was to produce canned food. Cans were the ideal way to store food safely. Zeno then took charge of building the rocket engine. Senku focused on reconstructing the Perseus. This stainless steel was only a basic grade, far from sufficient for a rocket, but the upgraded process would produce highly toxic gases. Even with protective measures, the gases could be absorbed through the skin. Zeno understood that the upcoming scientific progress would inevitably cause environmental pollution. He willingly took on the role of the villain, bearing the blame, while Senku represented hope, leading everyone forward. At this point, Chelsea noticed a serious problem. This area didn't produce petroleum, but Senku had already predicted that the energy they needed would come from household waste. By fermenting the waste, they could produce gas and store it in methane tanks. Meanwhile, the old man used hydrogen and oxygen from electrolyzed water as welding fuel. By filling molds with water and detonating explosives at the center, they could instantly shape metal into perfect spheres. Next, they upgraded the alloy for use in the rocket engine. A few months later, the first gas engine was completed. As liquid fuel was added, Zeno flipped the engine switch. A massive surge of energy gathered, and a flame shot across the sea. They had successfully built their first gas engine, but it was only the most basic version and not yet suitable for a rocket. The good news was that they had finally taken the first step toward space.